Hey girl, I want to catch your wave. And welcome back to Finway Productions. Today, we're continuing with the theme of new subjects, stories. I think that's the right word to use. It probably isn't, but we're doing a story about the 1994 instant classic action film Speed, starring Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock, as well as Dennis Hopper as the villain. Dennis Hopper's a very good villain. But this is a short little speed story called On the Road Again by Yappy Chick. The story was written in 2011, 559 words, which means this video will probably be like 3 minutes long. But without further ado, let's get going. Annie stares at the small piece of plastic in her trembling hand. We're already trembling. A great sign. Her driver's license. Today marks the end of her sentence. Now she can drive with Los Angeles' finest. She never thought her reaction to finally getting back her driving privileges would be this traumatic. But that was before Howard Payne. I'm just gonna go on record here and say that that's a whole sentence, right? And it says, but that was before, period, and then the person hit enter twice, and then said before Howard Payne, period, and then hit enter twice again. So that was just like before Howard Payne was just its own little like blurb right there. So yeah, I don't think that's how you're supposed to do it, but I don't write, so please come roast me. She puts her driver's license back in her wallet, but as she slides it into place, she flips it around. Annie has no desire to see her smiling image mocking her. The idea of driving has lost all of its former appeal. She needs a smoke. She smokes once in the movie, I mean, it's not like she's addicted, and she doesn't even smoke in the second one, I don't think. The cigarette is already lit and halfway in her mouth when someone knocks on her door. It's me. Jack. Another important thing to note is that it's me and Jack are not the same sentence. Jack only says it's me, and then enter twice, Jack, period. So he doesn't say that, it's just, you know. Quickly she takes a drag and carefully stubs out the cigarette in the glass ashtray. I'll be back for you later. She opens the door and sees Jack leaning against the door frame. A forced smile appears on his lips. I didn't think you were going to be here today. He shrugs, and as he lets himself inside. Oh, he's going for it. He sits at her tiny nook and helps himself to a cup of coffee. Thought she liked surprises. Helps himself to a cup of coffee, he makes it? He just says he's helping himself to making a cup of coffee. The way that was worded made it sound like he just started drinking her coffee that was just there. Normally she does, but not today. Not when she wants to mourn for her lack of enthusiasm for driving. Does that mean you have plans today? Maybe getting out of the apartment was the best thing for her. He holds up her car keys and dangles them in the air. You're taking me out. What? Is that how that works? Can you just go to a girl's house and say you're taking me out? Wow. I think I'm going to try that one. Panic seeps into her. She's not ready to drive yet. She's only recently been able to look at a bus without totally freaking out. Annie. Jack's soothing voice pulls her from her despair. I'm going to hit you with my best Keanu Reeves impression for this one. Everything is going to be fine. That sounds too douchebaggish. She shakes her head and swallows thickly. Oh. That was hopefully a good audio. I can't do it. He doesn't seem convinced. Yes. Yes, you can. I don't want to. He can't hurt you anymore, Annie. Jack gently reminds her. But she knows that he's wrong. The actions of Howard Payne haunt her daily. She closes her eyes and leans on the counter. Seconds later, she feels Jack's strong arms wrap around her. You can do this. He rumbles. He rumbles? When I hear rumbles, I tend to think of that's as a bad thing. Like they're mad or something. I almost had to stop recording, but that would have been devastating because we're almost done here. He turns her head around and tilts her head up. His lips cover her own for a few blissful seconds, and he finds herself not thinking about her driver's license, buses, or being behind the wheel of her car. You're very convincing when you want to be, she complains lightly. He grins. I'm a trained negotiator, so does that mean you'll do it? He reaches around her and picks up the keys, holding them for her to take. She looks at them and realizes Jack is right. She can do this. Yes, she replied, taking the keys from him. Sure you want to go with me? I haven't been in my car for a year. We may not be back for a while. He gives her a wide-eyed smile that can still make her feel giddy after 6 months. I don't have anywhere else I need to be. She grabs his hand. Then let's go on a road trip. End scene. That's a story about Speed, the movie. I didn't think anyone was going to write a story about Speed, but maybe I'll do Point Break next time. That's another Keanu Reeves movie. In fact, actually, while I'm here, let me just go ahead real quick and see if there's any actual stories about Point Break, because there's actually, oh my gosh, there's 8 Police Academy stories. Oh my gosh, and there's 3 Point Break stories. I can't believe there's Police Academy stories. Guys, I think I know what my next video is going to be about. But anyways, I have to wrap up this video because I said it was going to be like 3 minutes. It's 7 minutes, and probably 2 minutes could have been cut out of me just saying dumbass shit as usual. But that being said, hope you guys have a good day. Make sure to like and subscribe. Finway Productions, signing out.